in the world. You're thinking of somebody.
Hey guys, it's your boy UAG back in the building with another episode of the weekly retro party, episode 22. And you know, we brought everybody back. You know, we had to bring back Rainwater, triumphant return. I know you guys said y'all missed him. I missed him too. Who else I want to rag on? That's my boy. And we also got Mad Dads. I think he's here. Well, let's see if Mad Dads is here, bro.
Y'all know Mad Dads is here. What's up, Size Mad Dads? What's up?
Size Mad Dad in the house. Two sizes too small.
Hey, this one good.
That's what I'm talking about.
You see what I'm saying? This one good. I ain't showing y'all. I don't want to show all of that. I don't want too much jealousy out there.
Man, we got a jam-packed show. So how was your weekend? First of all, what you end up doing this weekend?
No, man, I work. So yeah, that's normally what I do. So yeah, it was all right. I mean, like I said, you saw the video I put up the 20-inch in.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the adapter. I got them. So now I just got to test it. So if y'all don't see me for like 2 weeks, that's because it didn't work. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That, you know what I mean? What's up, Pop, Brad, everybody? What's up? But
so
I'm working on it, man.
All right. That's good to hear. Let's bring on Mr. Rainwater, our guy we missed here.
Where he been? Oh,
what up,
guys?
Dang,
how's it going?
Good, man.
Where the hell you at?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a new green screen. It's a new green screen.
Oh, a new one? Okay.
That must cost a lot of money, that green screen, because that thing looks real good.
Yeah, that looks pretty nice.
Bugs in my bugs in my house.
You got bugs in there?
Bugs in it's a real green screen.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, we'll go with green screen. Yeah.
Can you hear me okay out here? I mean, in here? I just new mic and stuff, right?
Dude, either you have the best lighting because it looks like the sun, bro.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Okay, it's not a green screen.
Is that those?
You outside?
I'm out in the woods, guys. It's amazing that I can get an internet connection out here.
Yeah, you do live in the woods.
It's actually pretty good too, man.
Yeah.
Why are you outside?
Well, I live out here now. I got kicked out. I got kicked out of the house. So look. I promised my wife I wouldn't buy any more Arcade1ups. I'm like, not gonna buy anymore. She's like, no more. I said, I no more. And I bought one.
Okay.
And UPS truck should be. I could see my house from here, and I can.
You know why she got mad at you?
Yeah,
because I bought another. I bought another.
She got mad at you because the damn prices is too damn high. You should have been buying shit without her co-signing. That's what happened.
That's
what happened. But the price is too damn high. So what did you end up buying?
She broke my favorite garden gnome.
Oh man, she broke that
Listen,
mug.
that it could have been your
threw
head.
it at me.
It could have been your head.
Oh man.
I bought
Listen.
it's Papa Brad's fault.
Oh,
Papa Brad told you about it?
It's Papa Brad's. Okay, look. So here's what happened. Can I tell you this is a long story? Let me tell you the story.
Yes.
All right. So Papa Brad's, I don't remember whose stream we were watching. We were watching somebody's stream. And he's like, guys, you can get the Midway Legacy for $229 at Target right now. And I'm like, what? No way. $220. No, that's an amazing deal, right? Like that's an amazing deal. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check this out. And I look, sure enough, it was $229. So I'm like, how can you argue with that, right? That's like half price. That's amazing. I thought, okay, maybe they're clearing out, making room. I don't know. Like, who am I to argue with $229? So I ordered it, right?
What's that behind you, bro?
Yeah, it looked like.
I got to be careful.
I wouldn't be up out there. I tell you that.
Okay, so I live kind of in the foothills of Mount Pilchuck. There's like wild animals out here. There's like mountain lions. There's there's probably like hyenas or something. I don't even know. Like, there's like bobcats and yeah.
You better watch out.
Coyotes.
You're moving too much.
So question.
Just stay.
Did you steal electricity from
they
your house?
sneak up on you? I got a really long extension cord. It's like 800 feet or something. It's crazy. It cost me a lot. It cost me more than an arcade machine. I'm running it all the way from the house, running it all the way out here into the woods, so that I can really, honestly, so I can put my arcade out here, right? Because I can't bring him in the house.
He said you better watch out for the hills have eyes happening around your crib, bro.
Yeah, the hillbillies.
That ain't no joke over there, man. Whew.
Sasquatch.
I'm like hearing things now. Like those mountain lions are no joke. They sneak up on you. They come from behind. Like it's scary. But so I bought the arcade. Sorry, I got sidetracked here. So I bought the arcade, and then somebody like the next day was like, "Bro, you're not getting the full size arcade. There's no way. It's too high." So he goes, "You're getting a Countercade." And I'm like, "What? Mm-hmm. No, that's not what I ordered." So I looked at my order on my email, right? And I'm like, "Okay." Yeah. It showed, the Arcade1up Midway Legacy with the riser, Mortal Kombat 2, the description, everything. Price was $229. Mm-hmm. I'm like, it's like a receipt. I got, I'm getting it. So, and so somebody's like, "No, dude, look on the website, pull up your order." So I go to follow the link that goes just view your order or whatever. And I go on there, and sure enough, on the website, it's the Countercade. And I'm like, no. Looks like a younger John Riggs. He could be his son. True story. John Riggs lives like a half an hour away from me. He's like real close. Yeah, he's real close. He's right here in Bothell,
like
I think. So anyway, I end up, long story short, I called Target and I'm like, "Look, you guys are bait and switching me here. This isn't what I ordered. Like, I'm not trying to like steal from you guys or whatever, but I've got a receipt showing this." And an hour and a half later, they honored the price for me. They put through the order and they honored it for me. So I actually am getting the Midway Legacy for $229.
So I mean that's a good price.
Yeah,
I know it's worth living in the woods for that, right? I mean, am I wrong?
But I gotta
sleep on the rocks and stuff, but it's worth it.
It's just like that chip that UAG took, and that's why
it's raining. It's raining, but
you know what? I don't know if people heard. So, me being the foolish dumbass that I am, I made a bet that I shouldn't have made. Right?
Yeah, I heard about this. Let's make it full screen.
It was a bad bet. It was a bad bet, guys. And your boy took a L. He took a big hot steaming shit. They shitted right on me.
Are you still having digestive problems from this?
No. So to
this day?
This is the deal.
Yeah, he got
I did pretty good. I took it like a man, but boy was I sweating. Let me show you, because if you haven't seen, If you
You
haven't
did take
seen
a look. I was impressed, Nick. I
Yeah,
thought
I
you
was,
for
man. I ain't
sure.
gonna lie,
I'm
man.
like, no. He swapped this out with a Dorito, like off camera. You're just like,
you see
swapped it out.
that burnt ass chip? There was no Dorito in the world
Look at
that
it.
was that
I'll show
dark.
it. I'll point it out when he swaps the chip. Ready? Okay,
He
go
did
ahead.
take it like a man, though. But see,
So-
now he ain't got no glasses.
Take it away. Two Nicks.
Guys, just
You need to see this.
Might be the last
This
time you see me on
foolish
camera
dumbass
for a while.
ate that chip.
This was good.
I tell
Here
you,
we
he'll
go.
never do it again.
No, you did a
It
good
was
job,
all for
man.
good cause. It's all for fun. Let's go ahead.
We'll make
Here
Nick
we go.
big. This
Open it
way.
up.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Akuma Rev is hilarious. He was on there. He was good
You're
doing
an
the.
average gamer. He's prepared.
Dying. You know
It's
what?
man versus Chip. He's got
The
his
sweat
baiting
was
gloves
real, bro.
on.
The
He's
sweat
got his
was
eye
real.
protection on. He's ready to go, folks.
Oh my God! Look how dark this thing is. If it's any
He just
indication of
Look
how
at that.
dark
It looked
this
like
is,
a burnt piece
fried
of shit.
jerk that he's gonna eat all the way through.
He's
from
got his gloves. There, he just switched the chip. Did you see him? Did you see it?
I
Looks like
switched the chip.
jerky.
it
I
doesn't
switched
even
that
look
chip.
like a chip.
Right there. I
No,
saw
you
you do
can't
it.
switch that
Oh,
shit.
Chris. Now, Mrs. Kong, or should I just
Dude.
like take the whole chip, or should I?
Just take it, bro.
How am I?
Do it. Do it.
You
Look
ate
right there. Okay, there. You're switching it now. See? Look. See? There you go. You just switched it.
At this point, I think you just gotta shove it all the way in until it hits the
as
back of
he
your throat.
looks upon his
She was told you to just
Fortitude.
shove it in.
has to dig deep.
Oh!
my
Oh,
God,
did you
folks.
push everything
And I
in?
still have a
He
piece
did.
in my hand.
He just deep throated the whole thing. Oh my God. Right now, his soul is asking him why.
Let me
dear
tell you
God,
something.
why?
As soon as the chip is starting to
Hispanic, Latino,
disintegrate in your
he's
mouth,
building up
like
inside
right
him
now,
saying, no,
right
Papa,
now,
this is
all over
not
my
how they
mouth,
thought I
it
mean.
is like
But his soul
it's just
is
like
oh my
pulsating.
God, this is not good. And his butthole,
It's pulsating.
his butthole is puckered so tight.
And I'm trying not to laugh because when he's talking, it's just gonna make it worse.
He was like, let me just keep it closed.
Kong,
Just
ask him how he's doing.
drink the hell out of the milk.
Then you
Look at he chugs this whole thing.
Is that it?
Dude, I had to.
Holding it-
Entire thing.
Oh wow.
Akuma Rev is hilarious. He's like, your butthole's
I think I'm good. I think I'm good right now.
Did you finish the
But
whole
as
thing?
as time is
Is there
going,
more?
it's getting hotter and
You gotta
hotter.
leave
Was
the
it?
seasoning inside the bag,
Is this-
right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
right.
crazy.
My ass.
I call baloney. I want a follow-up video in 45 minutes on what happens when he has to go into that, into that championship room.
Dude,
I will tell you right now, it's sizzling.
it's
Like around-
it was on another
I like
level.
how you put on the gloves to like protect.
Dude,
your
no,
hand.
because I've accidentally put hot sauce in my eye, and that is not a good look.
Thank you for that.
Look how many times you touch your face with the gloves on. It's
Little
like
crevice where there was no lip balm, and it's tingling there, but not as bad as I think.
I can imagine if she didn't tell me to put
I
that
think
lip
that's the
balm
best. When your
on,
lips
I would
aren't
have
on
been in
fire, the
trouble.
rest of it's
Why-
fine.
I'd have been in trouble.
Is that more
Use
milk?
favor. Just to make sure this
This
is good.
this would not have been a good look.
Make sure you go la la la
It would
la
not-
la la la. Let's get all that like oil all over your mouth.
We got to get that capsation
Yeah.
happening, right?
People are
See,
calling you out.
they're crazy.
What you did good,
What's in the
bro.
red cup? You already is that 2 glasses of milk?
No, this is lemon juice with sugar.
it's
But
coming.
again, y'all, that's
I don't know how lemon juice with sugar is gonna help. That's just acid on acid.
I think
This-
when
this-
he was off
again,
stream,
y'all. He lost his 2020,
in
so that's why you ain't got no.
Vaseline, Vaseline all over his
That
mouth.
was that was the
Listen,
2021
I'm
chip.
Sweating.
Oh, whoa!
It's there.
Did
Is
you
it
just
real?
throw up? Did you just throw up in your mouth?
he
Nah.
verped a little baby verp.
So you did that right there, man. I thought you put it in your eye. You went like this.
Is it still building? Is it still like building?
I thought you were that close,
Yeah,
man.
like,
Like,
on the
nice.
back of my throat.
All right, give it
You
about
almost
10
missed
minutes
it,
and he's
man.
gonna vomit. Just keep it this way.
We're on a countdown here.
I know. I'm
This
just
is a
watching him
bomb
drink
building.
more
The
lemon
lesson
juice.
the
It's not
lesson
good.
the
But he
lesson
actually
learned
did it
Al.
with, like,
Let's
a
let's
really good
let's
straight.
finish that up. We finished with that. The lesson learned Al was I will never make a bet that I can't win. I need to know for a fact there's I can 100% guarantee a win.
Oh
That
my
was
God.
not a good look.
Nah, you did, man. I'm telling you.
No, man.
I'm-
You shoved that whole thing in your mouth like you took it like a man.
I made it
I
through.
told you,
I
he
made
had-
it through. But I will tell you that
As soon as you
it
got
was-
off camera, you started crying, right? You're just
so this is what made me this guys, this is the secret. everybody listen in the chat. This was the secret that made me go through with it and take it like a man. All I kept on thinking was either Mad Dads or Rainwater was doing a screenshot of me crying on the air, and I can't give him any kind of.
I can't give him the button.
I can't give him any kind of thing because this is gonna live in infamy. This is gonna be on YouTube, and they can just pull it back up and be like, "What is going on here, bro?"
Yeah,
so I was like, this. I'm not gonna give him any content, and that's the reason why I swallowed my pride. I said, I'm not gonna let this. I'm a man up. I'm not gonna bitch out on this stream, and that's what let me.
Didn't Ralph do one of the? I thought I saw Ralph do one of the chip challenges.
He did. He did a.
Did he walk off screen like?
I think it was a wing challenge between him and his wife. And she was like nothing, and he was, he took it.
You were so close, man. Like you were close. Like when you pulled it, like you were right here. Like your eye almost got tore. I think that's what you did, and that's why you didn't get your glasses today. But other than that, you were close. Because that's not like I'm literally 40-60 now, right? You in 2020 no more. Just 40-60 after that. Is that what that is?
I'm literally almost blind, but I wanted to try to see if I can do the show without the glasses, so you can not see the reflection.
This is Sadie is not a green screen. I am out at the foothills of Mount Kilcuck. I got kicked out of my house because I bought another Arcade1up. So
you got kicked out.
He lives at. Tell her where you live at.
He got kicked out because the price is too damn high. And keeping with this theme, guys. So let's get into the nitty gritty of the show. We got, I gave you guys a task, and you guys came back with it. I said, let me know what you want to talk about. So again, I said you guys are going to be driving. So the topics that we got today was a couple of things, and it was mostly Arcade1up related, surprisingly. And one of them was Arcade1up just recently dropped their newest release of the class of 81. It's probably one of the most anticipated cabinets because of how iconic it looks. It has a great lineup, got 12 games.
Yeah.
Games is fire. Right? Prince in the house. What's up, bro?
Okay. Have you guys played King and Balloons? That game is cool. It's really fun.
That's probably not a game that I'm going to touch. But
it's goofy as heck because why is there a king with balloons in the middle of space? Like, it makes no sense, right? You can't think.
That's what happens when you live in the mountains.
But
when you live in the mountains and you gotta deal with the tigers and bears, oh my, you get pissed for service. Listen, stop buying shit that you ain't supposed to buy.
He bought another. I think that's his wife just cut it off. He should
like she probably unplugged the freaking the router. Like, bitch, you ain't getting no kind of internet. Get your ass in the house. Wash them dishes.
There you go.
There we go.
Listen,
see, man, there's no internet connection up in the mountains. Let me tell you.
And she's probably hearing. She's probably hearing this. She's probably watching the stream and seeing how you salivating over that class of 81. And y'all probably shared the email. So tell them what happened. So Rainwater, he's been talking about this class of 81 for a few days.
Talking about it,
for months. And it finally popped through. And they didn't give us
I don't have a Galaga. I don't have a Pac-Man. I don't have. So it's the perfect. I've been waiting for just the right lineup of games and the right look, and every one of them that comes out like a Pac-Man cab it's just not quite. It's just not quite there. And then when I saw this one, I'm like, this is it. This is the one that I want to get. And then I tried to order it, and
you try to order it, and what happened?
Realize how much money this is?
Yeah,
I know this. I know this because
the shipping on there, the shipping. There's tax on there. It was like, it's like $715 or something.
After all the fees and stuff like that.
I can't justify that.
Okay, original. Let's go back a year ago.
Yeah,
a couple of years ago.
Over $700.
This would have been a let's say $399 if you just gave it an extra bump, like $100 because it has the Wi-Fi. So it should have been about $499. But this motherfucker comes in. This motherfucker comes in at $599. Right? Isn't that the price of Street Fighter?
Yeah.
Street Fighter came with the stool, right?
Yeah, it's
so
it's
this is the price.
So how much different is it than the?
I told you stop messing with your wife, bro.
What'd you say?
So
yeah, it's $5.99 with the stool.
$5.99. So we getting $5.99 no stool.
Yeah,
right.
No stool, yeah.
We getting $5.99 with. It's going to be leaderboard games, so it's not like you're really playing online. You get. It's cool to be on leaderboards. Don't get me wrong, but at that price, I don't think so. I would have been cool with $4.99. I would have bought it. I need to know in the chat. 1, if you're purchasing. 0, if you're not. I need to know in the chat if I'm just going crazy.
Yeah, it's too much. Well, okay, when you compare it to the Namco Legacy, like the Pac-Man one, like the lineup isn't that different, right? It's like instead of Pac-Man, you got Mrs. Pac-Man. There's a couple of games.
There's a handful of games that's not, but I prefer Miss Pac-Man over Pac-Man because I like the speed.
Yeah,
Pac-Man
and it's more random. Well, the regular Pac-Man, you can just memorize it.
In there, y'all probably would like it, right? If they had the little, not to say in the hat, but if they had the speed, the faster Miss Pac-Man or faster.
But
Pac-Man.
even regular Miss Pac-Man to Pac-Man is faster.
But look, Endless One Up just said he just bought the Legacy Pac-Man for $2.99. So this is double the price plus shipping and tax. And really what you're really getting here is you're getting Wi-Fi leaderboards, which is cool, and a light-up deck protector, which nobody wants, right? Nobody wants a light-up deck protector. So take that out of there. And is it really worth $300 for Wi-Fi leaderboards?
Nah, basically you're going to be waiting for Walmart. That's what y'all going to be waiting for, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Wait for Walmart.
Yeah.
So we got a bunch of zeros in the chat. We got a bunch of zeros in the chat about this. So
somebody gonna get that mug though.
But let me tell you this: we may not get it, but with that iconic look, and those titles, and it being in Walmart, that's going to get purchased.
Oh yeah,
it's going to get purchased. It's going to probably be one of their top sellers. But I'm just kind of taken back.
But I ain't paying that much. But I mean, if it comes down, I'll go ahead and roll and get it, man.
If it comes down $100,
FOMO.
Yeah, if it comes down $4.99, I'll get it.
So we already know that Kongs R Us is going to get 2 of them, right? we know that Michael B is going to cop one. So we will get reviews out there for this unit. So just because I'm not the sucker this time for I'm normally the sucker for you guys. I'm not going to be the sucker for this one. I'm sorry, guys.
I thought Jeff was doing that
for me. For me, you know what? It's just too damn high. I'm sorry. The rent's too high. That's what happened to him. The rent was too high for Rainwater. He got kicked out. If I get that cabinet, listen, I won't even be. My wife will make sure she will call the cops and say I can't even be in the vicinity. So there'll be no backyard for your boy. You'll see me on like a News 12 or something.
Nah, it's gonna sell.
She gave me
I said, man.
It's gonna sell.
It's gonna sell like crazy. Like I'm surprised
she's not
out
an
yet.
animal.
Is it out yet? We haven't even checked. Is it out? Is it
it's not
sold out yet?
I don't believe it's sold out yet, but it'll be sold out. It'll be sold out. I'm telling you, it's going to be a very popular cabinet. We've been wanting this cabinet since Arcade1up basically came out.
Yeah.
So
they need to, here's what they need to do. First of all, get rid of the light up deck protector. Nobody wants that. Second, take Dig Dug 2, get rid of it. Nobody wants that. Replace it with
somebody
Bosconian.
wants it. There's people there's collectors out there that if they have one, they need to have two. So
Needs Bosconian. I think Bosconian on there, it'll sell.
I think that there's nothing wrong with the lineup. I just think that price is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And you didn't even give me a damn chair. God damn it. I mean, nobody wants a chair, but if I'm going to pay that price,
I bet
give
that
me
one
the chair.
tight. That one would look pretty tight, though, if they actually came up with the chair on it. Tell you
I need a chair more than ever right now, okay? More than ever.
You need a roof. You need a roof. That's what you need.
A hammock. Somebody send me a hammock and like maybe an umbrella, please. An all-weather blanket would be good.
Listen. So then we go on to the other subject that this individual, and you know who you are. I forget your name, and I apologize tremendously. I want to say it's Jay. I think it was Jay. So Jay, nothing wrong with women.
Hey, y'all don't be talking about Sadie like that. She my friend.
Sadie,
y'all.
there's nothing wrong with women. It's just that the women that run our lives told us we can't have them, and we're gonna get kicked out. But there are women like Nikki, probably yourself,
she's cool.
that they buy them and they good. And I just need to find that one, but I didn't find that one. I found the one that told me you better keep your wallet there, and that's what happened.
Sadie, don't listen to these haters. You can just watch it on my channel and you're good. You're fine there. It's a safe space.
Listen, I love Sadie. You know what to
safe
do.
out here though. I'm hearing things, Nick.
So
I'm hearing like animals and stuff out here.
See, Don knows how to pick them. His wife is a big gamer, a bigger gamer than him. So there you go.
Yeah, Sadie's cool, y'all. Say what's up to her, man. She's one of my good friends. So
awesome, Sadie. Welcome to the show. So again, Jay, we'll say his name is Jay. He also mentioned why can't we get Hubert from Arcade1up?
Have you played Hubert? The game is not fun. Am I in the minority here? I don't.
You may be in the minority in our community.
It's a cool looking
community. I know Brad is like
you gotta have some
fanatic for that. There's a lot of people who like that game. That particular game.
Let me see. One in the chat. One in the chat if you think Hubert is fun. A 0 if you think Hubert is not fun. Not fun.
Let's hear it.
I'll put a 0 for you, Nick. There you go. Nick says 0.
What's up,
Oh no, it only lets me.
Brad. Oh, we got ones, but Brad already automatically said you suck for talking about Hubert.
A masterpiece, he says.
I believe him.
It's a masterpiece.
Just that I'm going to stream
for like 30 seconds.
I'm going to stream Hubert.
We got a lot more ones than we do got zeros. There are some zeros. Okay.
Is this why Ralph says that I always have the unpopular opinions on stuff? Is because I hate on games like Hubert. Although
Travis says it best. Hubert is better than Slurpee. There you go. There goes your answer.
What happens when they announce Hubert for iiRcade? Am I going to be like, yeah, Hubert?
You're probably going to be all over it. Like, it's the best game ever. I'm buying 2 of them.
What did he say? It's going to be like 10-yard fight he's playing? What was that again? Couldn't hear that.
Okay, dude. Seriously. Okay, hold up. Let's talk about
Don't start that shit.
Let's talk about this.
Don't start it. Don't start it.
Okay, look. So Mutant League Football. Everybody thought we were going to get Mutant League Football. We didn't. We got 10-yard fight, and everyone was kind of like, wah, 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 right? Like, and even I was like, dude, 10-yard fight? What is this? Like, seriously? Really? Like an old NES game? So I downloaded the game for the show a couple weeks ago, just as a joke, but you can only refund it for 30 minutes, right? So I couldn't refund the game. I planned on just using it for the show and then
this is why titles like this still come out for iiRcade, because he keeps buying shit like this, and they think that this is a good thing.
But hear me out. I'm like, well, I paid $7.99 for it. I'm going to play the game. I played it.
You better play it for $7.99.
And then I was like, And then I was like, oh man, I can get on the leaderboard.
Listen,
and then I played a little bit. I've been playing the heck out of that game. It is super addictive.
I have to interject. First of all, $7.99. When the game first came out, it shouldn't have cost $7.99. When the game came out, it shouldn't have cost $7.99. That's all I got to say about that. Now let's get back to the subject.
Where Tony's? Wait, put Tony's. Where did he go? Where'd he go?
Man.
He had a 0. Tony had a 0. Wait,
you have to plug through there. Hubert is better than Tron. Hold on, that's a hot take. We got to bring that comment up.
There's a 0. JLS Gaming.
Hubert is better than Tron.
0.
You look at you pluck over
Tony
ones.
C.
There was a bunch
0.
of ones. There was a bunch of ones.
Everyone's a 0.
Everyone's a 0. This guy, you're high. You're high.
I'm gonna stream Hubert for you, man. Rainwater, so you can see what I'm
saying.
saying.
Well, I did find some mushrooms out here. I got hungry, and there was a mushroom hatch.
Y'all. I'm gonna stream it. Bro.
I don't know if I should have had those mushrooms.
So let me tell you guys. So if you've seen John D has been around.
Whoa. Wait, did you see this? Oh wait, where'd it go? Not that.
I already made.
Hubert is better than Mortal Kombat. That's coming from Zohar.
Zohar may be high as well. He may be high right now.
He must be. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Console fanboy, stop writing scripts for yourself. That's against the law. Okay, that's one. Secondly, I'll tell you this. So if you've seen, John D has been in a lot of chats. Okay. I get it now. I get it. I should have known. I seen it coming. So
I love you, Zohar.
So with that being said, John D has been in a lot of.
I see something back there, bro. I'm just saying.
So John D has been in a lot of chats, and he's mentioned about getting cabinets. You better watch out, bro. First of all, have you signed this paper yet for this life insurance? Because if something happens, I want to make sure that your family is taken care of.
Oh, what are you doing? What's chasing him, man?
I'm okay.
Oh, was it a fly or something? I'm just trying to figure out what was happening. A fly?
Really big spider.
Oh,
that was a spider. You were running from it. I thought it was the mountain lion, but it was a spider.
Oh no! It was a very large spider. We're good. Mountain lions. Yeah.
So John D has mentioned a few times in people's chats that like Hubert and titles like Robotron, those kind of cult classics, that they may not sell to the masses, but if there was enough people in the community that want it, that they can bring it, but it'll probably have to be through a Kickstarter. Kind of like what they did with the Infinity Gaming Table, right?
That's brilliant.
I think with the community wanting some of these games, that they would do that, kind of like what they would do for Dragon Slayer. These titles are wanted. It's just probably not wanted by the masses, but enough people in the community would back it up. What do you guys think about that? Of knowing that if there's a title that you want, right? Would you put your money where your mouth is? Would you back it up with your dollar, with your wallet?
Well, so here's one thing. So I've backed a lot of Kickstarters, mostly board games. One of the things that I look for before I back a Kickstarter is I look at what the company is, right? And I go, okay, so has this company done other Kickstarters, maybe other games that I know of? Are they a reputable company, right? If I see a Kickstarter from Arcade1up and I can verify this is legit an Arcade1up Kickstarter, that's a company I know and trust that they're going to fulfill, they're not going to just like take my money and run, right? So that's one thing there. So I from a risk standpoint, I feel pretty secure going, first backing a Kickstarter that's like Arcade1up. But the other thing that's cool about using a Kickstarter, it allows the company to know exactly how many they need. So if it's a game like Hubert, where maybe they say, we don't want to put these in retail stores, they're not going to do well in retail. Maybe they can say, but we've got, 3,000 people that want one. Okay, do a Kickstarter, see exactly how many you need, let the people that want them order them on Kickstarter, and then make just enough to fulfill that, and then maybe a couple extra for, parts or whatever. But it allows them to make just the right amount instead of, having to guess and be like, well, if we make too much, we're going to lose money if they don't sell. And it's a good way to do that. You're just paying up front. People just got to recognize you're paying before production happens, right?
Yeah.
Then we can get one. Then we can get one without the stool. If you don't need one, if they do Kickstarter,
different pledge levels, yeah.
And they probably have stretch goals and stuff like that. But the thing, what I think about it is, like, this company really doesn't need your money. They just need to know your level of interest. So if they don't have a certain amount, they probably give you a refund back, kind of like what iiRcade was going to do if they didn't reach their goal. So, yeah, I think it's a smart thing, especially if there's certain titles. Like, they probably should have did that with Burger Time.
Well, so you're not going to get charged. So the way Kickstarter works is they set a goal. Like, let's say Arcade1up says we're going to make a Kickstarter for Hubert, and we're not even going to do it if we can't sell at least 500 units, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they say that's the minimum amount for us to even consider doing production. Well, so they set that as their goal. If you don't reach that goal, then at the end of the campaign, nobody's credit card gets charged. So it's just a failed campaign. Like, okay, we didn't reach the goal.
That's how it is. That's how
they need the money, but they don't need the money to start the production. Like some of these other companies need those funds.
They just need to know
start the production. They just want this is more to gauge. They need to gauge it, because a lot of people talk a good game, like I want this, but once they have to open up their wallet, some people may not want to. So they want to see how many people are willing to pay at this price. Like, if you wanted a premium product, they're like, listen, we could get you Dragon
Put
Slayer
your money on the
with
table
extra,
and we'll make it happen.
With the extra screen, but you're gonna have to pay a little bit more. Would you pay for it?
Yeah, I'll do it, especially if they did a Kickstarter for Smash TV. That'd be.
I like Rubicon's comment. Let's put him up. There we go. I would hate to pre-order anything from Arcade1up without seeing they didn't screw it up first. Honestly, that's some seriously good advice. Thing, because look at the history of Arcade1up. They put stuff out, and a lot of times, in fact, probably more often than not, there's something wrong with the cabinets, whether it's the controls.
So I'm gonna beg to differ on that, because I will say more times than not, yes, there might be something minuscule. Like, let's say the Mortal Kombat thing. There was some couple of things wrong with it, the ledge and the height, but for the most part, it was an excellent cabinet. And look at the Big Blue. I think they hit that one out the park. To be quite honest, would I like it a little bit wider?
With the button, there was a button issue, like the back button was the live button or something, or was that just Rev being
that was before
goofy?
That was beforehand. Beforehand, you used to have to hold a combination of the button, but they fixed that with the new iteration. Now there's a live button, and that live button will back you out and make it a lot more easier for us to play.
I hope that's a good sign that their quality is getting better. If these newer cabinets have been having less issues,
I've been wondering, man, because I was wondering about Arcade1up, because you could tell, like, if they did even Kickstarters or anything else, they only put the Swanza, the joysticks, the actual Swanza buttons, and all of that stuff in one cabinet, which is what the Marvel cabinet, the premium
Marvel
cabinet.
Capcom, yeah,
the
QVC version, right?
They spelled the live button wrong. Please tell me that's not true.
What that I know of.
So they're even, and so what's nice is they're even starting to fix some stuff too, right? So like the pinball machine, I heard that they finally fixed whatever the game was that was not working on one of the pinballs, on the Attack from Mars pinball.
They fixed it. The graphics is better, and if
they
you,
didn't fix
you know,
the
if you think,
marquee,
if you
they
think,
didn't fix the
like
D&D.
most conspiracy theory, that probably Arcade1up was behind the whole thing of getting the 30 games, because now you really got value to it if you do that upgrade and get the 30 games to it.
Okay, let's back up. For those who don't know what you're talking about, you can now get through. I don't know how you get it, but there's a way that you can add the games from all 3 Arcade1ups all onto one cabinet now.
Sanwa, thank you.
Sanwa.
I don't know what the heck I was talking.
Them swans.
He makes a good point. Why didn't we got that one time on that limited cabinet? Why didn't we get that again?
Yeah.
So we really got to ask that question.
I'll answer that. So John D was asked about Juan Joysticks one time. He was on the One Up Weekly show, and Ralph and Justin asked him, said, "Hey, it doesn't cost that much more to put Sanwa in there. Why can't we just, let's up the quality of this?" And he basically said, we're not the target market audience for this, and that they have to make all their profit on the initial sale. It's not like an iiRcade or an AtGames. They can make money later with subscriptions or purchases. They have very little margin, and that's it. That's the one sale. So they've got to maximize that margin. So the amount of money, even though you might say, it's only a little bit more, that cuts into a huge chunk of their profit.
We got to remember
they're going to have to. If you think
and
about
95% of the people that are buying it, they don't know the difference.
Joysticks be breaking. I'm just saying they're gonna have to. That's just more people gonna call in. They got to ship out. So if you think about all that stuff that they have to do,
Grandma walking through Walmart does not know what the difference is.
It probably still more beneficial to them to send out those parts, because you got to remember, Arcade1up is a special entity. They license out the They have to purchase the license. They don't make the product themselves.
So
they're just like the middleman.
$40 to send it out.
They're just the middleman.
Why don't they do this? Why don't they do this? Why don't they have like Stern and Jersey Jacks and them do? Why don't they have a standard and a pro? Right? You've got your standard SKU, you've got your pro SKU. So if you want to spend $299 and get MDF, garbage controls, blah, 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 you've got a $299 version. If you want to spend $499 or whatever the price is, you can get Sanwa, light up marquees, nicer artwork, coin doors, whatever. Make a pro version and a standard version.
But that's what I'm saying. They have a
Why don't they do that?
Choice to do that. Like they did the premium, they did the regular, Marvel cabinet, then they did the premium cabinet. They can do the same exact thing, but they only did it one time. That doesn't make any sense. They can do it. Like I said,
they probably did it
with
QVC. Probably saw that,
and it wasn't as profitable.
They probably didn't see enough cabinets move to make that, because probably the one person said, you know what, I'll just buy the cheaper version.
The reality is the QVC market is mostly people like my parents, right? They're not going to sell a whole lot more of them by putting Sanwa sticks and stuff in there than they would if they just put the cheap stuff. That most people don't know the difference. So you and I might know the difference, but most people, they have no idea. They don't know the difference. So it's just wasting money in majority of times. The customer service people do, yeah.
We talked about those cabinets that we think are like the cult classics, the ones that probably not the most popular, the average Joe is going to go get. Then we have our dream cabinets that are probably the more popular ones. And just to name a few to get the ball rolling, 2 cabinets that I would have loved to see come out from Arcade1up, and I think that would do massive in sales, is either Cruising USA, right?
Oh,
that beautiful dream, that driving cabinet.
We've all been talking about that for a while.
It's still popular. Like you can find one of the older dreaming, cruising cabinets in one of the Dave and Buster's.
But let me stop you there.
Let me
stop you there. Cruising USA. If they came out with Cruising USA and it was in the exact style and size cabinet as the Outrun, what would you think of that?
No, they're going to have to.
Exactly. They got to improve it.
But they will. We've seen it. We've seen it in their progression from the first one to where we're at with Big Blue. They have improved. So I see that they will make improvements. along the way. Will it cost more money? I'm pretty sure it will. I'm pretty sure it will.
So I have a theory on this, though. So if they came out with the first racer that they came out with was Cruisin' USA, and then later tried to come out with Outrun and Ridge Racer, I think Outrun and Ridge Racer would sell way, way, way worse. But by coming out with those first, and then if they move on to
you probably have to think
they'll sell more that way.
You probably have to think that they came out with
baby steps.
Outrun to see. Let's see if there is a demand for racers first of all.
Yep, let's test out a driving cab. Let's not use the best one right now. Keep the better one in our back pocket.
Because chances are you know that you're not going to line up your whole house with a bunch of racing cabinets. They take their footprint is just too big. But you know, if you get your dream driving cab, that's probably going to be the only driving cab you're getting. You know, so you know, I'll wait for the AtGame one. Okay.
Zohar and I were like symbiote. What's the word? Like, you know, we're in the zone, right? We just think alike. We're too much alike, I think is what it is.
I could see that. Okay. so we have that, right?
Yeah.
The other cabinet that I think that would really resonate with the community and a lot of common folk would be Time Crisis.
Time Crisis, yes.
Hold on.
What do you think about that, Mad Dad's Time Crisis?
I've been saying that from the beginning. Shoot, you know, Time Crisis. That's what they need to come out with. Terminator 2, you know, whatever. But Time Crisis would be cool.
I thought they announced Time Crisis at one point, but they said it was 2022, and that was a long time ago.
That was a question, and they said if it does come, it would be, you know, further down the line. So
yeah, I like that one better. I'm not gonna lie, I like that one.
I think Time Crisis is a popular title. It would do well. You know,
I got an issue with that though. So they made a Big Buck Hunter. It's a 17-inch screen still, right?
Yeah.
I just think those are way too. If you're gonna make a shooter game, you have to have a bigger screen. You can't be doing it on these tiny little. No, it just doesn't work.
It's not gonna work.
It's gonna be hard. Well, I mean,
it's the same problem I have with the 4-player cabinets in the 3/4 size. They're just too small for that.
Yeah, pause.
Chances are that we are gonna be getting the Terminator 2 on that regular size screen. So I think it's gonna be that way. I think it's gonna be that way. We may go up to 19 inches. We may.
Cryotech, are you trolling me?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You trolling me? I have literally seen black bears here, right here. I'm not joking. You can't leave garbage.
I think I see one poking out back there too. I mean, let me clean my glasses right quick. Hold on.
Listen, so I do agree. We do need to see some more sports titles. I think sports titles would be excellent, especially if we stay with the theme of going with online games. If we could do online games and get, you know, NBA Showtime or NFL Blitz or other sports titles, it would be cool. And
that's licensing problem.
Right
when NFL you start going to sports, you get into licensing issues, right?
You already know the other one I want, but I mean, that was coming out.
Golden Tee with Wi-Fi, that would be a fun
10-yard fight, right?
Hell
That's
no.
What you want, Mad Dads?
What was that again? Couldn't hardly hear you.
Let's not start that. He already got his thing dried out.
Don't make me call out. I'll do the I don't know what I'll sing something and then something will come out over
in the jungle, the mighty jungle. No, so let's not
sing anything. I you know what I mean?
So, and right here, Don knows. Showtime, please. Like, imagine getting Showtime Blitz cabinet because
No,
those
it's over
came
with.
in the
It's
same
over
cabinet. That would be an instant buy for me, right
it's
then and
over.
there.
Yeah, I mean, if they got that, man, if they could get that Blitz, man, I tell you.
So guys,
don't they have
in
that
the
already? Isn't that on the NBA Jam cabinet?
No,
Showtime is it's.
Oh no, that's Hang Time. I'm thinking Hang Time.
Yeah. Showtime is the more recent one, but it has Shaq in it. It has Kobe in it. It was the more graphic intensive. There's that next level.
Yeah, that GoldenEye, man.
It looks like you're in the Blair Witch.
Oh my God, that movie The Village is coming back, man. You know what I'm saying?
guys.
Y'all haven't seen that one. Woo!
Blair Witch was a good movie.
Oh man,
guys. So in the chat, who else? Who else wants? What other titles are we looking at? What is
the one that you want? What do you want?
I told you, man. You already know that's coming out soon. You already know that.
Mutant Football League.
Nah, I get. I mean,
I want.
that to come out. Hopefully, that.
I'm going to tell you what I want. Here's what I want.
But
wait a minute, he didn't say what he wanted. Relax. You always want to take the spotlight from my
he
boy.
might get. He might go ahead and let him.
No, I want to hear you. I want to hear what you got to say.
Put it back on him, man. Put it back on him so I can clean the grays a little bit. Hold on. Go ahead. Put him back on him. So, but see,
where is he?
We needed to put. I don't know. He's probably hiding in the. Is he under the bushes? I mean,
where is Rainwater?
What is that? Poison ivy over there? That's what it looked like over there in the corner over there.
Did you see it? Did you see it? Sorry. Okay. That was horrible. I apologize.
Listen, we're not going that way. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
For real though. Go ahead, man. Okay, I got it. Go ahead, man.
Okay, go ahead. What's your
all right, what do you want? NFL Blitz, y'all know what's up. You know, we get that, like he said, with the Showtime. That'd be good. Smash TV, I always wanted something like that. I always wanted one. I played that in the arcade. It was pretty cool. I'm trying to figure out what else is going on in here. I mean, you know, Killer Instinct, that's going to be my main, but they already got that coming out. So I'm trying to figure out what else. That's really about it.
I'm just teasing you, Zohar. I love you, man.
Yeah, really, I mean, the racer, like you said, cruising.
We know what you want. We know what you want, Mike. I'm gonna speak on that right now when it's my go.
Yeah, so that's about it, man. I got some other ones, but it's too many because you know I'm all about the games, y'all. It don't matter what it is, you know. I'll play it. That's how I keep saying it. You know,
10-yard fight.
I play everything. It don't matter what it is. I play Hubert, that Rainwater don't like, you know? Which I'm gonna stream that so y'all can get it to see that.
Yeah, I want 2-player Hubert.
So let me get some of this light.
Oh,
so guys,
oh snap! I forgot who.
This is right. Mr. Styles and Mike of all trades know what we need. We need to get Marvel versus Capcom 2. that is what we need.
So
if anything, we need that level of fighter. We need to get to we need to turn the page.
Third strike.
We need to get Third Strike. We need to get Street Fighter Alpha. We need to get those fighting games. We need to get Tekken. We need some 3D fighters.
There you go.
Okay, wait.
Soul Blade, all of them.
If they're going
we do need to get a Tekken cabinet.
Soul Blade would be amazing.
I actually thought they were going to come out with that. You remember when they came out with that? They were thinking about coming. I mean, it was fake, but they were talking about coming out with Virtual Fighter and stuff like that.
Virtual Fighter
back in the day, man.
So at what point? And this is where I'm not sure. Like, where is the line to where they have to upgrade to the next level of hardware? Because are they waiting for that to get cheaper before they jump into the?
I think with the new Killer Instinct PCB board, we're gonna be there.
That's the first step in there. Yeah, because that's a little
more intensive in terms of the play. So I think when we get to that level, we're gonna get there. And right now with the talks that they started having conversations with Disney and Marvel to bring back that game, you starting to see the level of interest for the retro gaming community, and that it's going to the consoles as well. This is time, strike while the iron is hot. Who knows? Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows when we get this again?
So here we go. Here's mine, right? It's a stand-up 3-player sort of racing cab, but it's got 3 wheels on it. I think you know where I'm going with this. Off-road / sprint, super sprint. So you got super off-road, Ironman, you got super sprint, all on one cabinet, 3 wheels, 3 pedals. That's what I want. That would be amazing. 2 excellent games that both use 3 wheels.
I'm not gonna lie, I played off-road like crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
You'd have to have all the extra tracks on it and everything, but that's a great game.
I played it big time.
It's a great game.
Dude, console is. I need to know if someone has taken over Console Fanboy's account because he's agreeing with Jeff way too much. It's trying to freak me out. I wonder if you're being held hostage against your will.
Yeah, you're right.
Let me know in the chat. Throw one in the chat. If you're being held hostage.
It's actually me.
I need to know. So you've taken control over his account. That makes more sense.
I hacked him, and I'm just,
that makes more sense.
Myself.
Quick question: does no one play their Big Blue online? Every time I turn it on, there's no one online. Mike, I really think that it's more of it. Mike, when I got my X-Men versus Street Fighter, that's how I felt. But you're about 2 to 3 weeks away from that thing always being packed. You're about 2 once it comes out on Best Buy, and once I think Walmart gets the other version that doesn't have the stool, I think that's going to be packed. I think it's going to be packed. I think we're about 3 to 4 weeks away of that being the issue.
No, people play, like I was saying, man, people play it. They have their certain game that they like to play. Most people like to play the Street Fighter. Most people like to play hyper fighting. If you're not into Darkstalkers, you're not going to play it. You know what I mean? And like Puzzle Fighter, I've seen people playing that. Puzzle Fighter have been playing that. It's just when people have to go in there and play, like I said, you have to you know what I mean? That's why I'm glad we got the group. Now you can say, hey man,
I was going to say, Mike, you're part of that group. But if you're a big blue owner, you need to get to the Arcade1up Big Blue fan page. That's what's going to help you really get some people in there.
So here's where they made a mistake, right? They came out with several cabinets before the Big Blue. So there's a lot of people that already have another iteration of Street Fighter. And maybe they were not willing to upgrade. They looked at it and said, well, I've got a Street Fighter cabinet. I don't want to spend more to get another Street Fighter. Now, some people did. I'm not saying everybody. People like UAG did. But there's probably
let me tell you about myself. I'm a sucker for the community, just like I told you guys. I wasn't the sucker this time for Miss Pac-Man, but your sucker here did get the what you call it, NBA Jam Countercade. So say thank you, community. I will be reviewing that, and I'm down 230. Also, if you haven't done so already, 169 for the Marvel's Heroes Countercade on Amazon. That's a steal. If you're out of space and you want
Countercade. I don't want the Countercade. I almost ended up with the Countercade, but I'm still waiting for the.
You might have to get a Countercade.
The reason why I got missed.
You gotta let the show go on long enough for my cabinet to show up.
You got enough. Hey, you got enough wood out there. You can actually make whatever you need.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna chop down some more trees. I started over there. Oops. You did not see the wind chimes. Hold on. I started chopping down trees.
Wait a minute. Is that a target practice?
It's an archery target. Let me tell you something. Do not piss off my wife when she has her bow and arrow. She is deadly accurate. Okay, she can from here. She can hit the.
So you're telling me you're running to the gun cabinet and she's over here with an arrow, doing some links.
Yeah.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm just waiting
up in that mug.
I'm waiting for somebody to
Walking
drive
dead.
down that right there with my arcade.
P Dubs. There's about 2 people in the world that's gonna get this Pong tabletop. You're one of them. I'm the sucker.
Oh my
There's about
gosh.
3 people who's getting the NBA Jam, and I'm one of them. So listen.
P Dubs, what's your dream arcade 1-up? I want to know what P Dubs.
I will say that he's probably going to be a Hubert guy. P Dubs is a Hubert guy.
He wants.
P-Dubs,
I know what it
chat.
is. Elevator action. He wants an elevator action.
I don't think that's
1-up.
a good cabinet, standalone cabinet. I'm sorry. I wouldn't.
It's coming for iArcade actually. There are a couple versions of it.
Oh, wait a minute. While we're waiting for him, we do have a commercial for iiRcade's most recent marketing campaign. Let's get that up here real quick here.
Yeah, let's do that, man. It was really good, so I wanted to make sure, people like it.
If I owned this store, I'd get rid of all these video games and just stock this one, the Atari 2600. Because if you've got an Atari, you can play Ms. Pac-Man, Centipede, Vanguard, Space Invaders. It's free with the Atari. More hit games than any other system. But if you haven't got an Atari, you can't. Oh, hello, Dad. The #1 game, Atari 2600. Now with Space Invaders.
Now is Space Invaders.
So they're coming out with that relatively soon. Every one of the games will be $7.99. So, get online.
I might have to get one of those, man. You know what I mean?
Listen. Space Invaders, it's going to be awesome.
System's about $500.
Now, all jokes aside, though, when they do come out with the more modern version of Space Invaders, I'll be the first one to buy it.
Yeah,
I'll be the first one to buy it.
What's the deal with that anyway? Something to do with all the title releases, like the Rastans, the Space Invaders, all the ones that are through Taito, they're like delayed.
I think they're still doing they're still vetting it to try to get it out. Trust me, that they're working overtime because they want to change the narrative. They want to change the narrative. They want to go in a positive direction, but they got to make sure that this stuff is working and working up to par. So,
yeah, I think it was that Taito had to approve the final, like they're done with
$50.
They have to approve them.
Well,
it was
wait a minute.
When it first came out,
when it first came out. So you got to imagine inflation. That's probably like almost like $110 in today's price. Can you imagine buying the game for $110?
That's why I didn't get it till I was 20. That's what.
Till you were 20. What year was that, Gene?
Hey, hold up, man. You know what
Black don't crack.
I'm turning 39 here.
That was 98. All right. That's all I'm
saying.
98. Okay, 98. When I was 20. What's up?
Oh, Bobby Legend in the building.
I was playing games before y'all were.
Bobby Legend in the building. What up, bro?
I don't need. You know what? I don't need that because Papa Brad's hooked me up with every Atari game known to man. That guy is amazing. Thank you, Papa Brad's. He's awesome.
Good job, Papa Brad. We appreciate you, man. Thanks for sending Rainwater, all that stuff. Appreciate it.
That was very nice. I saw that stream. I was like, this guy just keeps on pulling shit out the box. It's over here.
And then I sent Ritual Dello. I sent him some stuff from there. And Ritual Dello's wife, he gave the underwear I sent him to his wife. Apparently, his wife really likes the underwear. So
I'm not going to ask the other question. Why are you sending another man's wife's
She likes
underwear?
it. She likes it. Yeah.
Ritual Dello, let me know in the chat if I gotta rough this guy up. Let me know in the chat, Ritual Dello, if I gotta rough him up.
You're gonna have to send him the picture that you took of the shirtless, with the underwear on. Like send the picture.
Listen, don't send me any pictures.
I can't do it from this laptop, but send it to Nick and then
I'm not listen. That sounds
the
like
one modeling. Show the picture. I don't have it on this laptop. You have to send it to Nick, and he'll put it up.
Did he really model the underwear? Did he?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's good.
All
Thank
right.
It
you.
was
I
really
appreciate.
small underwear. It was
Oh, not boxers. Not boxers. Just you talking about like. Never mind.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no.
What's
no.
the next topic, man? What's that? I just
Right. He said.
Nick. He said, "Hold on, I just messaged it."
I'm pulling it up right now.
Serious though. All right.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
He did.
Got it. You got it.
I'm pulling it up right now.
He gave this underwear to his wife because she liked it so much.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
This is the beautiful picture that he
What was
sent.
it, Sailor
us.
Moon underwear? I just want to know.
There you go, guys.
That's pretty good.
The tiniest pair of briefs you've ever seen.
Excellent.
That probably would
On
fit
Conan.
your balls.
It's
That
about
would
the
probably
size
fit
of just
your
balls.
tiny balls. After your wife kicked you out, they shrink. So
Yeah, I don't know what happened to
Oh,
those.
look at that.
I've been wearing that
I'm
pair
just
for
saying.
years, and then somehow
What
they
you been
shrunk in the
wearing?
dryer. I don't know.
My man, this is a trooper. He's probably still in Alaska right now, jumping
yeah,
in,
he's still up in there?
on the chat here. So give my man some light, some love.
Papa Brad says they fit.
I know.
Jeff.
I don't know how we ended up in underwear under games. I just
Listen,
so let's just go ahead. What is it?
What happened? What are we
like-
talking about? Where did we go?
Listen. So you guys in the chat, just so you know, for next week,
He said
right?
Magnum.
We're doing
This is weird.
since we had so much fun, right? Let's do it again. This is the email. Send us your topics. Let us know what you want to talk about, because that's what we're here for. This is a community show, and on this week, we're gonna bring some guests. We're gonna spice things up. Keep it spicy. Jeff got kicked out because he bought himself the Mortal Kombat cabinet, and he was thinking about getting the Class of '81. So once she saw that, and she got the email. You know when you leave something in the cart and you get that email that something's left in the cart.
Yeah,
He shares the same email with his wife, and that caused a ruckus.
Kick me in. Kick
And
me out.
that's
She
it.
even-
That was the last straw.
He
That
threw
was the last one.
my favorite garden gnome at me, busted his hat. Yeah, so look,
I see some.
I got an
weird back
idea.
there. I see something back there, man.
I got an
Is it back
idea.
there
I'm gonna
yet?
get one of those tents from Cabela's, and I'm gonna set up the arcade out here in the woods. Right, I'm gonna run a real long extension cord, like I said, and I'm gonna set up the arcade out in the woods. See, she's making me decide. She's like, you choose. You either get to live in the house or you get your arcades. So I'm like, I can set up an arcade in the woods, right?
Hey
I
man,
can
you might
make this
be. You might
work.
be on that Arcade1up commercial, man.
I need a hammock and
Yeah.
a little mini fridge, and I'm good. Like, what else? Look, I don't even need a bathroom. I'm in the woods, right? Yeah, we're good. I mean, I sent my only pair of underwear to Ritual Delos, so
That was the corniest.
I got a problem there. Yeah,
Guys in the chat, right? My man. Next week, I need you on the show, bro. I need you to help me out. Let's make that happen. Oh, T. What? It's you heard it again?
no, I hear a car. Maybe this is the UPS truck.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you only there's only 3 cars that pass by your neighborhood anyway.
Uh-oh.
That's
You're
it.
right.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
OTG is
It's
there
gravel
tomorrow.
road, so I can hear
He's
him
here
from a mile
next
away.
week. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna send you that email, brother. So, with that being said, guys, make sure you send your topics in for next week's show. We'll have OTG on to next week, spice things up. We'll find out part 2 to see
All right, OTG,
if
already spicy, but, you know,
He's
Rainwater.
spicy enough as it. Have you not seen his channel? He is
Listen,
spicy as it is.
We listen. That's how we do. That's how we roll. We ain't scared.
We don't shy from controversy, do we? That's
listen.
okay. Bring him
over
on.
here.
Let's bring him on.
Over here, that's how we do
Let's
it.
do it.
You know, we're not one to hold our tongues, and we do what the others won't, right? With that being said, also we'll find out in episode 2 if Rainwater gets back in the house.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Like,
all right, let's part ways with our new intro, guys. You know we got to play it 4 times. Zohar has set the bar up high. He said, "Give us 4 intros per show." So we'll leave you with our new intro.
4.
And thank you guys for stopping by.
hey, y'all.
You thinking of somebody.